Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using the script above me that me and my friend Lauren Sherman developed back in 2011, went viral in 2012, and has now been recognized as the official Gallifreyan script on their new Gallifreyan translator on DoctorWho.tv, which is quite exciting. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to this design and how it says what it says. So, words and letters are done using this key above me, although this design does include some numbers, which I'll explain when I get to. So, I want to talk about the layout of this design, which was made to be a 20 cm by 30 cm tattoo, which this box is that 20 cm by 30 cm for a calf tattoo, and my thinnest line is 0.7 millimeters, which is the width of typical mechanical pencil lead, and is also the smallest a tattoo artist can reliably get with a solid thick line, and that will lead to about 1 millimeter after time and years go by and you don't want the design to become a smudge. So that is why my line thickness is what it is for these designs. And then I have some lines that are double wide to that, and so on and so forth. So, this main word here is the name Melody, and this is the word Jane. So typical reading order is bottom counterclockwise, spiraling outer to inner. For a design like this, I don't actually have any start markers because I didn't want people to conflict the orientation, plus it's going to be on a calf, so it's going to be, vertically oriented. So you could read it a couple of different ways as far as the word order, but I feel like this centered on melody with Jane in the background gives you emphasis on melody and then the Jane. And then in this design we have December with the 19th here, and then the year of 2023. So here we have Melody Jane, 2023 December 19th. And that is what the design is supposed to say, which is good. So let's go ahead and get to those individual words. So here's Melody, here in this circle, and starting at the bottom of this circle, going counterclockwise, we have this letter stack. We have two consonants, which are these bigger rings, and because they're completed circles that are floating inside our word circle, that means they're going to be in the second row. And we have two different ones because we have two different line thicknesses. This thin line has 1, 2, 3 line modifiers, making it an M. And then this thicker one has 1, 2, 3 dot modifiers, making it an L. So those modifiers are in the columns. So you have a couple of lines or a couple of dots, and that determines what column the letter's in. And then order is consonants before vowels, thin to thick, but slashes through the vowels move them up one letter in the stack. So this stack of an M, L, and E is read M, then the E, then the L, because the E has one slash, moving it up in front of the L. So M-E-L. This little vowel is an O. This deep divot has 3 dots, making it a D, and then our Y has 2 dots and is crossing our word circle line. So that is melody. And then we have Jane here, bottom of the word circles here. Here's our first consonant vowel team, and I'm actually going to scooch this just a tiny bit more to make these in line and make it the J before the A. Because J connect with the A, so consonants before vowels, J, A, and then an N has one full circle with one line on it, so there's the N, and then the E on the line of our word circle, so there's J, A, and E. So this is Melody Jane, and for the date, we have a bunch of concentric circles. Numbers are done with concentric circles, which each of these white rings being a decimal place, and each of the lines passing through those rings being the value in the decimal place. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places before our decimal point. And in our outermost biggest decimal place, in our thousands column, we have 1, 2 lines passing through. So that's a 2. This one we have nothing passing through, so that's a 0. This is another 2, because we have those same 2 lines again. And then we have 1, 2, 3. So that's 2023. Here's the word December, a deep divot with 1, 2, 3 dots. E, centered. C with 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. Ooh, we're missing the E. This is why I do these spell checks. D-E-C-E. We can put our little E here. Another little vowel. M with 1, 2, 3 lines. Another B, deep divot with nothing on it. And then an E centered inside that, and an R with 1, 2, 3 dots. So D-E-C-E-M-B-E-R. There's December. And then we have this word, which is 19th. We have the number with 1 in our tens column, and then in our ones column, we have 4 lines plus 1 circle, which the circle counts as 5, so that's 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 is 9, so 1, 9 before our decimal point, so that's 1, 9, and then a th, a circle crossing the line of the word circle, so that's 19th. So yeah, that's that design. And Melody Jane, 2023, December 19th. And this square here is the placeholder for the little TARDIS that's going to go in the design, which I assume your tattoo artist will be able to draw with their own sort of stylistic handwriting. And yeah, I have it kind of fading with this number. You can cut off numbers being behind it, and then December being in front of it to really add that swirling around the TARDIS kind of look. And I hope you like this design, and I hope it makes an awesome tattoo for you. Thanks, bye.